Hello there boys and girls, and welcome back to this brand new video. My name is Phil, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create and build a simple accordion with only using HTML and only using CSS, no JavaScript, no library, no jQuery. Have fun watching the video right now, and let's go. Alright, so first things first, we're going to start here in our index.html. I prepared here a little empty HTML file, and this is the preview of the page on the right side for you. And I'm going to start right now by building some basic HTML stuff. So first things first, let's begin by creating some accordion by using checkboxes here. We are using checkboxes so you can check and uncheck the accordion, and actually if the checkbox is checked you will open the accordion, and if it's not checked, it's unchecked, you will close the accordion again. Alright, so first things first, let's create a div container here, and we will go to class of, let's say, something like span, and inside this we're going to create a new div container, and here as well we give it a class of accordion, and maybe let's say of course check here as well. And inside this we're going to create the accordion stuff. It's done really simple. All you have to do is to create a label, and also you have to create an input with the type of checkbox here. That's all you have to do, and you can close this again, and you can give it an ID here, input with the ID of, let's call it for example ac1 for accordion 1, and the label is for that input. And then you can go to div here, and you can create a div with the class of panel, and inside that we can create another h2 for example, and let's say accordion, let's say accordion 1 content, and here we're going to create a p tag with some, I'm going to copy this here right now, with some little lorem ipsum dummy codes. And here I think that's actually all you have to do here. We're going to copy this right now, and then we are already ready with the HTML stuff. So we're going to change this to accordion 2, accordion 2, accordion 3, accordion 3, and accordion 3. Alright, if we're gonna save this right now using the preview, it will only look like this. You can check and uncheck that, and that's basically all you can do. By the way, we can put in some stuff here right now. For example, we can write in the label, of course, accordion 1 for example, and for the here accordion 2, and for the third one accordion 3. And by the way, that's all you have to do. You can check this and uncheck now, but of course nothing will happen because we have to do some basic CSS stuff, and that's all you have to do to style that accordion. Oh, while we go in our style CSS, I just included some basic body styles, nothing important here right now. And we're going to start with the .accordion and the label inside here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to say display will be block, and we're going to give him a little padding of, for example, 1 EM. And that's just some basic styling stuff, a little font weight to make the font a little bit bigger, and yeah, font size to increase the font as well. And let's say something like, we give it a background. Let's take some green, I don't know, not this green, maybe let's take a lighter green. Let's take this for example. That's really cool. And of course a text color, you're going to take something like white. I think white is a little bit too white. Let's get more something like this here. That's okay. And we're going to of course say cursor will be pointer. So if you hover the label, as you can see now, if you click on the label here, it will check and uncheck the box here. And at least we're gonna say, give it a little border bottom of 1 pixel solid, and maybe here in this case a dark green, a darker green, something like this for example. You can take whatever you want. Alright, we are already here now, and we're gonna say we're gonna the label again, but if we hover the label something will happen. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just change the background color. So we make it here again a little bit darker. I don't know, let's take a darker green. You can take here whatever you want. The colors are not important here right now, just for a little designing. Alright, and at least we're gonna do the dot panel, which is actually the content here inside, the content headline and the content text. What we're gonna do is we're gonna say height is equal to 0, so it will not push the other content down. And now we're gonna hide the content by visibility hidden, and also the opacity will be set to 0. And maybe we can give it a background color as well of, let's give it a background color of the same green, like yeah, let's take darker green here. Let's take something like this. I think that's okay. And at least we're gonna give it a color the same like here for the font color. Alright, so we are close to be ready. We just need to do 2 more things here, because actually nothing will happen here. Just you have to change something if you check or uncheck the accordion boxes. And this is the magic here and the hard part of the tutorial, but it's only 5 or 6 line of codes. And what we're going to do here is we're going to say .accordion, and we're going to say input, and we're going to take the selector of type checkbox. Yeah, that's really important. We only want to use the input of the type checkbox, and we're going to say display set to none first things first. So now it's gone, but nothing will happen here right now. And that's the last part we have to do. So we can say .accordion, and here we just can say the input, and here we can say if the type of checkbox is checked, and then we're going to do something with the panel. The panel is the part of the content, and the panel will be set the height of auto, and the visibility is set to visible again, and at least the opacity is set to 1 again. And the last code here, we got a little padding of 1.5 em, and we are already ready. So as you can see, we refresh the page. If we check this, the content is shown here. Maybe let's give it other background color of gray, I don't know, a little white. No, that's too white. Let's give it a dark gray. Here we go. And now if you check the accordion, you can see the content, and if you uncheck this, the content is gone. That's all you have to do to create some cool accordions by only using CSS and HTML. I hope you guys liked the video. If you liked the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more. Hope to see you guys in the next video. My name is Phil. Bye.